Yeah, my name is Nicole Miller and I work for Ultragenyx, and my focus is on diagnostics and particularly for rare genetic disorders. So newborn screening is something that you may or may not be aware of. When your baby is born, there's a heel prick that is taken to get small drops of blood onto a piece of filter paper, and that filter paper is used to measure different analytes, mostly biochemically, but some are genetic tests. And that allows babies who may have a rare genetic disorder to be diagnosed early at birth and get treatment very early to prevent progression of serious life-threatening diseases. Today there are a set number of conditions that are recommended to be screened for in every state. One of the challenges today is that we don't have alignment state by state. So even though the panel is recommended, all of the states are not necessarily aligned. So the first thing that we need is alignment across the United States, that the conditions that are deemed as important for screening at birth are screened in all states. So all babies, wherever they're born, have the same ability to be diagnosed. That was why the RUSP was created, actually, the Recommended Uniform Screening Panel. It was to make sure that if you were born in Maryland or if you were born in California, your baby would have, your baby would have the same access to diagnosis. Right now, the conditions that are screened for at birth are all conditions that have therapies that are on the market and available to families, or there's a treatment that can be provided. There's also potential interest by families to be diagnosed, to have their family diagnosed, their baby diagnosed, and be given access to clinical trials that may help their child. A good example would be spinal muscular atrophy. Spinal muscular atrophy was being piloted as a condition for newborn screening while a therapy was being developed. And so babies that were diagnosed as part of that newborn screening effort and could have access to a gene therapy that was not available to a child that didn't have that access, or that same newborn screening opportunity. And that gives a lack of, there's a lack of equity there and access to a treatment that changes lives.